We were talking about a state of the world, and you said that hope was a scarce commodity. In these times, how politics and war and economics would steal the dreams from more children's eyes. But these are signs. You see, without the dark, there can be no light.
Joy is probably the song that me and Meshell worked the hardest on. It took a long time to actually come together. I think Meshell was writing the parts of it and the arrangements of it almost in the last few days leading up to the recording session, and I was still trying to get the lyrics together. You know, how it came about was Meshell just sent me an email one morning and says, "I'm thinking about joy. Why don't we do something about joy? Why don't you try to write something about joy?" And I thought, yeah, you know, it's something that people don't really talk about these days. We don't really talk about happiness and joy. You know, we're so busy with everything else. But I thought, yeah, let me try to write something about joy. But finding that space and finding that joy and how you approach a subject like joy is not the easiest thing. Sometimes the simplest things are the hardest. And I definitely took a long time to get my head around the idea of joy and what I was going to say. In the end, you know, it worked out well, I think, because I kind of focused on different types of joy and how joy manifests itself or might manifest itself to different people, you know. I talk about passing by a school, for instance, and hearing the voices of children, and that to me was the sound of joy. I was asking myself, what does joy sound like? What does it look like? What does it taste like? What is the texture of joy? That's what that song is about, really. It's about different kinds of joy that we might experience and maybe not even know that we're experiencing joy because our minds are somewhere else, you know. One of the high points of recording Joy, and I think recording the whole album for me, was seeing Meshell play bass on Joy. I mean, it was just one of the most, I guess, funkiest bass lines that you could imagine. And I think she did it in like one take, you know. It's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful moment just to see her doing it, you know. It's quite magical, you know.
And I watch her struggle to raise her child. And as she grows stronger, she's getting wise. Joy, with the power of an exploding star. Joy is like a fire vibrating in your heart. Joy, when I'm passing by your house and you're not even there. Joy, when your heart is open, your love is alive.